First of all, I would like to thank too much for the organization committee, and I am very glad to be here. I have very valuable invited speakers. Perhaps you can introduce yourself. Professor Şener Oktik from Şişecam is working long time, I think, in Şişecam. He is one of my best friends. I know him long time, since long time. And Iffet Hanım, I have met today. She is also very valuable speaker. So please, can you introduce yourself?
Good afternoon. My name is Şener Oktik. I am a professor in solid-state physics, applied solid-state physics. I have been in the both sides of the table. I work for the universities, I work for industries, and I did my work in Turkey and abroad. I've been in German universities, British universities, companies like British Petroleum or ICI, and in Turkey I was given a job to establish a university called Muğla University down southwest of Turkey. I was a rector of a university for 8 years. Then I moved back to industry because my love is industrial research. Last 5 years I've been working for Şişecam Research and Technological Development. I am the Chief Technology Officer of Şişecam.
Thank you.
That's me. Thank you very much.
Well, my name is Iffet Türken, the only one who is not an engineer. I have studied political science from Boğaziçi University, and just this February I have graduated from INSEAD France for coaching and consulting for change management. So I have been in automotive industry for over 21 years. I am vice president for the heavy abnormal road transportation in Europe, and very active in associations in Turkey and Germany. But I am representing Case Borer, which is the mother company is Tırsan, the names you would know in Turkey, as the board member. And I am active working in Europe but living in Turkey. A little bit like Şener Hanım.
So today we will speak about manufacturing and research and development facilities in Germany of your companies. Perhaps we can begin with Tırsan. Tırsan is the European leading semi-trailer manufacturer, as you have introduced me. It has a very large, wide area, I think. So what are you doing as research and development in your companies? Can you explain, please?
So first of all, as the mother company, Tırsan, we have our own R&D, authorized R&D, the only one in the trailer industry. Around 85 R&D engineers are working here. So why? Because as a trailer manufacturer, we have the widest product range, and we are very active in the R&D projects. But maybe I can link it with our investment in Germany. So our investment in Germany dates back to 1996, and it is about, again, looking for the technology, innovation, and the base is in Europe. So why Germany? Maybe this is an important question to answer, because it is by far the biggest market for automotive, also for commercial vehicles. And most of our competition, the other stakeholders like the truck manufacturers, suppliers, supplier bases, research companies are there. So this is how we decided to invest in Germany, even though when compared some other companies at that time we checked like Holland, Belgium, but we looked at the added value that it would bring in the long term. So that's why we invested in Germany, in North Rhine-Westphalia, in Goch. And it is for us a very crucial investment because it is our basis, manufacturing basis, not only for Germany. By now, by Kesborer Fahrzeugwerk GmbH, 50% of the turnover is for internal for German market, but the remaining 50% of this turnover goes to 19 different countries from Germany. So what I'm trying to say is, for us, Go is our basis where we distribute our products, mostly not only to Europe but also to overseas, because North Rhine-Westphalia is also the export, one of the export leading regions, and it's due to its logistics up to Antwerp, Hamburg, and it provides an excellent possibility also to go up to our factory in Russia. So to St. Petersburg from Hamburg, and so for that reason our investment in Germany has been very crucial. But you hear two names. You hear the name of Kesborer. We bought Kesborer Tank and Silo in 2002. But Kesborer is a brand, a family from 1893 from Ulm, from Baden-Württemberg. So as of 2016, we also invested in Baden-Württemberg, because we want to make sure that we bring the name like back at home. And also we want to be stronger in our product is 13 meters long, 2.5 meters wide, and the overall height is 4 meters. So what you need to do is you need to be close to your customer. And today, whoever buys a semi-trailer in the commercial industry, they buy a product for minimum 10 years. So we are not talking about a product anymore. We are talking about a cooperation, a decade-lasting cooperation, where you are not selling the product, but you are contributing to the total cost of ownership for the customer. So you need to make sure that with this product you are able to provide all the services, all the maintenance, and you need to product yourself or via others, all the breakdowns that they would experience, all the problems they might have. You need to do it in Germany, you need to do it, especially when you think about the commercial vehicles, you need to do it in Russia. We export to 55 countries, so you need to do it in South Korea. So one of the reasons why Germany is crucial is, again, working with some suppliers who would support us in all around the world with the back us up with such issues of spare parts, breakdown issues. And that's one of the reasons why we are establishing our second factory in Germany, in South Germany, to be able to near to the customers in the region, but also like Czech, Hungary, and provide services from there, because the technology is changing, legislation is changing, and there are a lot of requirements you need to be aware by being in the country. So this is a small wrap-up from my side.
Thank you very much. We know that Şişecam is a very important company for Turkey. It's a big company with their products. What is the role of Germany in your company? In research and development relationship, project, or are you investing in Germany? I don't know.
Thank you very much. Before I start, I would like to thank Ms. Kemle for her steady efforts for getting us together and talk to each other for the future of Industrial Revolution. This is 4.0. Of course, probably thanks are due to German Federal Minister for Education and Research for supporting this kind of activity in Turkey. Of course, Turkey is a significantly promising country for the future. Whatever happens, we're on our road to go to the future with the big steps. As you were saying, Şişecam is one of the largest company of Turkey, but at the same time, Şişecam is significantly large in the world in glass industry. The last year, in 2016, turnover of Şişecam was almost 9 billion Turkish lira. How it happens? It happens in production in 13 different countries. Germany is one of them. And in that 13 different countries, Şişecam has 44 different production points, production lines. And Şişecam has 51% of its turnover from exports, from foreign sales. And the important part, Şişecam has a target in 2020s to be in the first 3 in the league. So we like to be the 3rd biggest glass company of the world. Currently where we are, of course, Şişecam has 4 different areas to produce. One is Şişecam chemicals and chromic acids. For instance, for chromic acid, we are #1 in the world. And this company produces all starting material, all raw materials for glass production. We've got our own mines, we've got our own soda ash production lines in Mersin. And almost quarter of our turnover comes from these activities. The production sides, we've got 3 different production companies. One is for flat glass and automotives. The commercial name for it is Trakya glass. And of course, its turnover is about, again, round about almost $1 billion. And the second company for containers, all jars and bottles. This company is called Anadolu Cam, again turnover around about $1 billion. And the 3rd biggest one, known to Turkey and the world, is the famous Pasha Bahçe name. Is familiar with everyone who is using glasses or tableware. Again, this has $1 billion turnover a year. So those companies are producing and group are managing this at international level to push it forward to the 3rd of the league. Now, when it comes to Germany, what we have in Germany, we have a company called Fritz. Probably most of the Germans know Richard Fritz because it was established in the 1950s to produce automotive glasses. And in 2013, I'm sorry, we purchased Fritz. Of course, we purchased Fritz in the productions and some R&D facilities. Fritz has headquarters in Besenheim, very close to Stuttgart. And there's another production line in Germany, but Fritz at the same time produced for Europe in Slovakia and Hungary. They produce automotive glasses for very high names like Mercedes, like Maserati, Volkswagen, Seat. Those are some of our customers. Of course, R&D is very important to really reach that aim we have in our portfolio to become a 3rd in the world in the glass industry. What we do collaborate with German research centers, German universities, as well as German companies. For instance, as an example, we've got a joint project going between us and Jena University and a company called Jodait in Jena and Şişecam and one Turkish research center. Aim is to push the frontier of the science a little further. What we do, why we are there, is important for us because we believe in open innovation. We believe in strong collaboration for pre-commercial activities, and we follow that. For instance, we've got very, very strong relationship with Fraunhofer institutes, many of those, ISD, EFP, etc. And we've got some consultants from different parts of the German universities, like Aachen, Stuttgart, etc. And collaboration between Germany, German universities, German research centers, and German companies are very, very important for Şişecam. But other things, when we start investing in Germany, what we are after again, of course, we are producing automotive glass in Turkey, Romania, Russia. But to be able to really penetrate into the market, you need some established roads, established bridges to the companies like Maserati or Bentley. So we need some German companies well established with their relationships, and using those relationships grow on those markets as well. I think it's enough for the first parts. Thank you.
Okay. Have you any other comment?
I would say, from the automotive point of view, from 225 automotive production places, 17 is in Turkey already. So apparently there is a lot of bases here, like the blue collar loyalty, a very high rates, very good rooms for productivity, and I have seen in the last 20 years beautiful cooperation possibilities in Germany, and I see a beautiful mix of cooperation. And my last words would be, in this complex world, we will need mostly cooperation among all the stakeholders. So all we need is sustainability, but we business people have also a mission to talk about it, to cooperate, and thanks to Mrs. Işınay's stubbornness, be here and say we are long-term, and the cooperation and the sustainability and the cooperation against complexity is what we need in a united and future world. That's what I believe in.
Okay, thank you very much. And you?
As a last word,
Yes.
I was a PhD student in 1980s. I came back home, I was abroad in England, and I tried to use my credit card in 1980. I couldn't find any place to use my credit card. I need some money. I was shocked. And after so many years, I came back to Turkey. It's all over. Now, I can say Turkey is one of the largest credit card users with a high level of technology. So this country is fast learning,
Yes.
fast adapting, and improving everything's there. I believe Turkey will be succeeded in Innovation 4.0 as well. Thank you very much.
I thank you.